Weaponeer here, and this is the first video using the RODE VideoMic, and so far I love the mic. This is the first time I get to hear the audio. This is a small room. It's going to have a little reverberation. If it was a little bit larger room, it would be a little bit easier. I don't have any kind of preamp on this thing, and I don't really have any means of really tuning it yet, so bear with me. We're going to try to see how well this is going to work. I don't know. I just assume that it's going to be as good as my headset. You got two different headsets. One's bigger. This is the small one. This is like a $150 microphone, believe that or not, or more. And that doesn't include, you know, the wireless Audio Technica 700 series and microphone and all that stuff. So I'm using the new RODE mic, just so you know, and that's why it sounds a little bit different. Feel free to leave in the comments exactly how well this is working. I will be having a full review on this mic, so I just have to wait for get a few videos in, get used to the sound myself. Because the biggest thing is this right here. This is the world's most uncomfortable mic. It may be a very good mic, but it's really uncomfortable for me. I wear hearing aids from the military, and the hearing aids, they sit on top. That's the whole hearing aid, and they sit on top of the ear. And because of this also sits on the ear, normally it would sit just like that, but there's nothing really keeping it there. So I typically, what I do, see it kind of moves around. What I do is I go ahead and I turn it upside down. And when I go ahead and when I do that, let me get this darn thing back in here so I can hear a little bit easier. I've got them on both sides. So I take this and I put it upside down, and then when I wear the hat tucks in and it holds it in place. So that's why you see me wearing a hat when I got the video mic like this. And now with the RODE VideoMic, I don't have to worry about having a hat on, which is a little bit nicer. There's a lot of glare in here for me to see because I don't have my regular video lights going, but the lights I do have going are right in my eyes. So, like I said, this is the one I normally would use, the Audio Technica 700, and this is an excellent microphone, but it's just uncomfortable. Now, I will still use this, and there are certain cases where I want to use it. My intention is to actually use both of them, but not until I get the XLR adapter for the camera. Now, since this is just under the decent prosumers, it doesn't have an XLR adapter right on the camera. So I have to buy an XLR adapter, a beach deck or something, and that right there mounts underneath the camera and allows me to plug in XLR. Now this right here is like a mini XLR, and I can plug in, so I got an adapter for this, so I can plug in any kind of microphone, into that, and by that I can go ahead and take like the RODE mic or one of my cheap shotgun microphones, or whatever microphone I want, as long as it's XLR, and basically plug it into this, even on a boom pole or something like that, and I can have sound wherever I need it. With this right here, once I have the adapter on there, I can have one of these or a lapel mic, lavalier, and I can have both, so I can stand back, use the shotgun mic that's on the camera to pick up the nice sound and the bass for directional, and then use something like this or a lapel so I can stand back a bit and you can still hear me clearly talking. So I think it'll be good for that. So that's the reason I'm still going to probably use two mics probably at once. I just don't think I need to do that in here. But this video is basically to test that theory out. I'm not sure yet. So I will be doing a full review on the RODE VideoMic, and so far I really like it, and it's been you know, the first thing I ever do when I'm looking at a product is I go ahead and I check out the reviews. I prefer video reviews over written reviews, because written reviews, there's a lot of blank spots in there, and they don't typically have a lot of good photos. And I like to be able to see the product in several different angles and stuff like that, so I can get an idea of the quality. The quality on the RODE VideoMic is really good. It's an exceptional microphone. The microphone is probably just one step below professional as far as the internal workings and everything else, but it's got a price point of about 150 bucks, which is the price point of just this. So that's not too darn bad. And I believe it's a lot easier on me because I don't have to wear anything else, and I don't have to hook up anything. And it's going to be working better outside. I do have to get what's called a dead cat. A dead cat is a furry little wind muff that goes over the microphone. And so a dead cat is the big ones. And then if you have a small microphone, it's called a dead kitten. And I made one for a lavalier, and it's only like that big, and I call it a dead mouse. So I just kind of keep with the line. Those are real terms. Dead cat, dead kitten, those are real audio terms. Just so you know, I'm not making that stuff up. And it does look like a dead cat laying on the ground, so that's why it got its name. So once I use this audio system a couple times for videos, I'll have a good idea on how well it works and how well it's going to work for me. Now, I do have to replace the bands on the rubber mounting system, so that's the part I'm waiting for, and that may or may not change the quality of the audio. I don't know yet. So any comments or questions, leave it below, and I will have a full review on the mic, which will include all the specifications and everything else. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to post it below. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Weaponeer, and I'll catch you in the next video. What you want?